conversation from yesterday a bit. I didn't get to this part of the conversation, so I want to make sure I don't forget what I wanted to get across to you today. I was talking about the never-ending question or repeated question about what drives you. But I want to touch today on not just what drives you. I want to adjust that question to this. What teaches you? How do you actually learn? I would say this. What triggers you is what teaches you. Now, this is not a circular logic approach, but this can also guide you to answer my never-ending, never-ceasing question about what drives you. As a quick review, that Latin word, educare, that's where the term we use now about educate or education comes from. But that Latin derivation, educare, means to draw from within, draw out from within. Everything, everyone can serve as your personally aware triggers. Everything, everyone can serve as something or someone to teach you something about you. Those classes or people or experiences or things or instructors, they can't give you anything that you don't already have. Meaning that whatever they're drawing out of you was already within you. Again, the earlier lesson and podcast episode about education and the pure essence of how and from where to learn. Educare. You already have that book or repository or knowledge, a repository of information, a library pre-installed in you at birth. Actually, that happened before your physical birth. That intelligence that you have inside of you didn't come through the mail or Amazon or even from your parents or instructors or online classes. What you only need to become aware of, to expose yourself to excite, to ignite, to stoke insight, to trigger your heart to learn from inside. No, actually, your heart is constantly in motion and in movement, in its sound, its heartbeat, to receive any and every external impulse. However, your head, your mind, is in another realm that can easily get triggered by the smallest thing or attraction. But your heart will not do that. It will not get distracted. It is constant and vital to your existence. So this triggering thing should not automatically tell you something to resist or dismiss. Remember, in this 820 enterprise, I am sharing positive productivity as the default, as the baseline. Sure, we all have that free will to go the easy way out, the easy, no responsibility or accountability route as a habit that hasn't caught up to us yet. That external trigger only serves to alert your dormant awareness, your responsibility and accountability to notice and draw out and observe and communicate what you already have within you. So no, you don't need to seek out positive external triggers or drives or desires to uncover this quality called resilience. You can do that yourself without additives or outsourced inspiration. I ask you to consider this introspection, this inward looking and desire to define, decide, observe, and to communicate from what teaches you, from what triggers you positively. And another step inward and forward toward what does drive you. So the drive is an important term, but even before that, before you get to the drive, what is teaching you? What do you get as a lesson or learn? What do you get to draw from? Not drawing from outside. What is drawn from inside of you that then you express? I know it seems like a nuance, a slight, lean to the left or lean to the right to get a different look at the same thing about what drives you and now what teaches you. You can find several references, maybe mine today, maybe someone else's tomorrow, if that comes. But right now, those inspirations, or that inspiration, is already on board, inherent in your very presence right now. You need nothing from me today. You may want an answer, or an approach, or a guide, or a handbook. They'll give you, here is the answer. Or go forth with these new written testaments and tablets of wisdom from this guy in the 820 world. I wish I could do that. I wish I could give it to myself because I need that. But very simply, although it may seem elementary, that what I'm offering to you is just that roadmap, that guidance inside of you to find those triggers, or better, to listen to those triggers. And they're very light. They're very delicate. Just like that pilot light in your chest, in your heart, that was inspired not by you, not by me, not by a movie, not by a song. That light is still burning. That's the trigger. It's not a gunshot, not fireworks. It's a little light inside of you that illuminates and then lets you see what's already inside of you, and your proper questions drawn out from within you is what will teach you, and then what will drive you. Stay present. Stay current. No matter where you are in this world, remember what time it is. And tell somebody, hey,